Okay, looks like we've got it ready. So we'll go ahead and get back to the game. All right, at some point you're going to have a Cyclops, and you're going to want to turn that Cyclops into a supply, or you might call it a construction truck. Now, as you can see, I was able to stick these behind here. And you'll also notice that I try to keep them full of just the one asset, titanium. And so, since I keep burning through this titanium rather bad, I went ahead and decided to put this first one with this stuff that I might need at a new construction site. And of course here I line the wall with the wall lockers. I put the radio and the fabricator there, the medical kit fabricator there, the battery charger. But battery chargers are really a bad idea in your submarine because the submarine runs on batteries. And every time you use a battery charger, it sucks up a lot of energy and burns through your batteries rather quickly. Now you've got the same problem here. Keep the engine off is cool, but as soon as you use any of these assets here, camera's not too bad, doesn't use that much. This silent running will drain your batteries quicker than you might expect. Launching these torpedoes to distract an attacker does not seem to work very well. Sonar, same problem. And shield defense system, same problem. They will drain your battery so fast you'll wonder why you've bothered. Now you kind of tell that if you look up there. You turn one of those things on, you look up there, and you notice your percentage is shrinking kind of fast. Well, anyway, these are the primary resources you need right away, other than the titanium. So I put them right here. And this system seems to work pretty good for me. Now this is just storage, so I only use it for the small batteries that go for this equipment. And I like to carry 2 of them at all times just in case I'm burning through and I need to recharge these. I'd hate to recharge this one and then find out that this is out of juice. Now as far as let me get over here like this first. As far as having this lightweight capacity tank, it doesn't give you more than 90 seconds of oxygen. So, you know, a minute and a half isn't very long at all before you need to recharge. So, of course, you're going to want to build this ultra high capacity tank first chance you get. It gives you twice as much. I really ought to have another one right here. But you got to, of course, keep them charged when you're not in the water and keep an eye on them when you are in the water. I've got the reinforced dive suit, so we're able to withstand many major, minor attacks. And I've got the rebreather so I could go, you know, down a bit. And then you'll see in here, I put another whole row of these, and I've got most of them kind of full already. This is my overflow stuff where I ran out of storage space in the original lockers. And you're probably thinking, holy Toledo. Well, some of these are kind of half empty because I don't have very many of that particular asset. But I try to get these first storage spots before I go to overflow. I don't have any rubies at all, but I do have at some other sites. Now on this side, you'll see I've got the power cells, and I try to keep them charged, but not through a charger that's inside the sub, at a base. I do all the charging at a base. And of course you need fish as a fuel source for your bioreactor, and sometimes you might want to use eggs or save them up for later so you can hatch them. Now, blood oil is pretty good, but it takes up a lot of space and it doesn't last as long as I thought it would. I put all my extra first aid, and of course I'd like to keep this full so I can plant more of those. And I use this for, you know, refueling. So we come up here, as long as we have, you know, space. And then I like to go over to the next one, do the same thing. And of course, this is also where I get my seeds to plant when I make a base, so we have something inside. And putting these back to back like that so there's no gap between them, and putting them as close as I could get them, that seems to be as close as I could get them. I can't get them up against the wall, even though it looks like they're touching down there. And of course I figure, well, I've got a fire extinguisher there, but I've got the space that's not really being utilized. So I put a plant pot. Now I probably could get a plant pot right underneath here and put some more of these in there since they're not very tall. And then in this corner, I want to put this one in there. And of course you could play with this and you could change the color of your sub. So the base color on this one, if I click here, there we go. And you play around with this little dot right here. See there, you change the base color. It's pretty sensitive. So you want it more yellow or you want it more, I'm going to say a little bit more yellow. The stripe says it's green, but it doesn't really look green. And this one doesn't really look red. So if I click here with the left mouse button, this tells me the color that I've actually selected. So I might want to move it a little more over by clicking so that it's more of a green. And then come down here, you can see it's more of a yellow here. Oh, that just a touch of green. Now you could your stripes don't have to be the same color, so. And then when you decide to make the name, I went and I bring this down just a little bit more, make it a little bit darker. And then of course you give your submarine a name. Now right now it's like as if it's canceling the name I had. So I'll click up there and I'll put Yeller back in there. Then click on done. So now when I go outside to look at my submarine, it should have slight difference in color. Alright, let's go downstairs. Now downstairs you can get double row on this side. And I've got a little bit more space so I can put in some more. I leave these like they are, but you might want to go ahead and do the same thing you did here over here, even though that pipe up there might interfere with you putting in a double row. Now in here I put all the stuff that I'm going to want to plant at my various sites, and most of my sites look very similar. I didn't make a lot of changes from one site to the next. This is really kind of a waste, so I'll use it as fuel the next time I have a bioreactor put in. Whereas these I kind of have to carry with me. I've got a tree, so I don't really need that spot being taken up. And I can put some right in here. Now I usually don't put any in here because we've got either the sea moth or the prawn suit in here, which is another name for a large shrimp. I haven't tried putting any in here because it's so narrow, but maybe up high would work so that you get more storage, because it's amazing how much storage you'll use in this game. Then you got your main engine, You got your dedicated fabricator for these parts. Now, if I remember, I've got that installed, this one installed, this one installed. Yep, and yep. So I've got all these installed. And you can see this one's 100%, 100%, but of course they're power cells. Right now I don't have any decoys because they don't seem to work for some reason. This was down to 39 on 151. And we've still got one slot left. It shows you what we've got installed in the upgrades. So you can left click on it. You can see we've got the upgrade for the tube launcher. Efficiency. I haven't tried putting a second one of these in here to make the efficiency even higher. It's already 300%. That just burns down the batteries like you would not believe. There's the Mark 1, which I believe gets me down to 900 meters before I start taking damage. So I probably want to do a Mark 2 at some point. And then you got the sonar upgrade. Let's see, it doesn't really tell you what the deal is here, does it? Well, it tells you the health is maxed out and the energy level is down to 979. And right now the submarine is setting at 52 meters in the water. There's your two ways to get up. This side seems to run down first. And I've already showed you what was basically in here. And if you want to play around with what your subs, you go over here. So we've got Mark 3, so we can go down to 900 meters. We've got the two storage departments installed. So that we've got saddlebag, so to speak, on each side. And we've got the torpedo launching system, which is very handy if you're trying to get rid of a pesky rascal. But it's a two-part, or should I say, two attack process. You see what I've got in the third slot? You get a short blast with this, and if all goes well, you'll hit the critter. The game will accept that you've hit the critter, and it will freeze the critter in place, but only for about 4 to 5 seconds. So then you got to hold down your trigger and let it charge up before you let go of it, which is with your mouse, of course. And then it gives it a real big boost. And it takes it about, I think it's 4 or 5 seconds to get to full charge. And then when you let go of your mouse button, it shoots off a powerful blast, which locks in the critter, so it can't move. And of course, you got to keep the battery charged up and replaced as often as you need it. Normally, you cannot replace the batteries on any of your equipment until they reach 0. They don't seem to give you the option. There might be a way around that, but I'm not sure what it would be. Alright, so I've been going around to my sites and I've been trying to fill up all of my storage. For example, I've built that one first, then I start stripping parts off of it and bring it up here and installing it on this one. The first part, of course, I stripped off was right here, the scanner room. And I always put a box down and get some things growing once I find out that they might be useful to me. I like to put them in doubles right here so I can kind of set between them and get recharged. So these first two, and then I usually put 2 of those in, even though one's usually enough to get you by. I put this tube in, but then I never used it. I was going to put an observatory up there, but...
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Now, when you need to recharge your batteries, especially your power cells, you want to do that on the inside. See, I've got this one for the smaller batteries. See, I don't have any right now that need charging. No, I've got two with me, and they're both good to go. But anyway, this is how you want to do your recharging, because you can come down here, and this is the first one you'll have, the bioreactor, and you can load up some fuels in here. There's all kinds of things you can use as fuel. Just more things than you can shake a stick at. But I only loaded up as much as I think I might need. See, I don't have anything in there. Oh, yeah, I do. I have these floaters in there. I haven't figured out how to use them yet. I know if I put them in this tank, they'll try to eat one of the fish. But you really don't need an aquarium for the fish. You can just use a locker. It doesn't kill them. It just puts them in suspended animation or something. Because you could take them out of here, go right over there, put them in the aquarium, and they'll swim around. And of course, you put them in here as fuel. This room is not well developed compared to outfits I did later. Now, technically, what I should do is just use this big resource instead of doing the round utility. So we can start eating. Now we'll save that last one and we'll go put it in the bioreactor. Of course, we could take from here, we could take from these. They all work. Anything that's biological can be digested. Even some stuff you might not think could be digested, but that gives it a little more life before it runs out of energy. And you can see right now it's fully charged up at 500 out of 500. So anything organic works real good. I tend to put this close to my entrance. Usually I have it right here, and then I put the tools that I'm not using over here, but I might use later. And my batteries, if I have any that need recharging, will go in there until they get on their charger. I was going to put a bed in here for the bedroom, but I never got around to doing it because I moved on before I got back to this project. And of course, we've got a coffee machine. It takes a while for it to actually make a coffee, but once it shows up in here, we can go ahead and drink it. You might be a little disappointed on how much water. See there, +4. So it's kind of like nothing almost. But anyway, it's a novelty item. Now every time I come into the game, I have to decide what I'm going to scan for. Now scanning for this doesn't make any sense because I've got them growing right outside the hatch. So, and as you can see right now, I've harvested so much stuff from this area, and I've only got, if you look here, I've only got these 2 scanner ranges, plus I've got to speed it up a little bit. So if you come over here, you can tell the range is now 400. It starts at 300, and every time you add one of those upgrades, it adds another 50. So what am I going to scan for? Well, this doesn't do any good because the only thing it'll pick up now, since I've harvested so many of these fragments, is one that is not working. You can't pick it up, you can't claim it, you can't do anything with it. It's one of those laser cutter fragments. It's broken. You can't do anything with it while you're inside the wreck. So, and I have a tendency to put these in here rather than try to use them because I've got the chip. See this chip right here? That way you actually need the camera. And of course we're talking about this chip right here, scanner room hub chip. Of course the other one's the compass. And then that's pretty much it. That's about all you can do. Now at one time I had all these pretty well filled up that are labeled. And if they're not labeled, that means I never got around to putting anything in them. Now this first one I was using, I was putting all the quartz crystals in them and the glass that I would make with them from time to time. And this one I would have all the titanium. And in this one I had a little more titanium. And then I had miscellaneous in here. Like right now I've got the creature egg. I don't know what that creature's supposed to do. And I haven't got any kind of alien containment device. So it's going to stay in there for a really long time. So I've got this place pretty well stripped down. And I've done the same thing with this place over here.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
See what kind of well, it's got lots of stuff in it, so mostly fish and mushrooms right now. And I've already stripped all these out. I've even taken some off the wall. But of course I come over here and grab a little something to eat. But this is a slightly better setup. Now usually I have something like this in the pot right there. And then this one, instead of having marble melon, I have one of these. But I like to, use all the what I call the corner spots. And I don't think I've done too much upstairs, but let's double check. I've got the two ladders stacked on top of each other. And I haven't done anything up here. Usually this is where I put the bedroom. But I haven't stayed here long enough to do anything with it, so no real development. Once you start running out of stuff to harvest, doesn't seem to be any reason to hang around. I see I've already got, well, I've got one. We'll grab another one. Now, the only thing left for me to do with this one, which is how I normally start, until I get around to adding a scanner room. But I decided to move everything up here instead, because there's a big old hole up here. Let's get rid of that. Alright, where is that hole? Nope, let's be back this way. Well, this is one way to get into a big old hole. And I've already stripped this place down pretty good. But you gotta, of course, keep an eye on how deep you can go. Well, that's kind of misleading, but that's way off in another deep hole. And then you look around and see, I think I was getting rubies out here for a while. This plant here seems to be invaluable, so you know what? I'm going to go ahead and see, that gives me 2 seeds out. They take up a lot of room, so. Pick up acid mushrooms, that's what those are. If they don't have a name, they're probably not going to be useful to you. But as you can see, this goes down further and further and deeper and deeper. But just remember, if you see some seaweed or something, yeah, I must have stripped this place down pretty good because I'm not seeing nothing. I'm also not scanning. Sometimes it's hard to see stuff unless you're scanning for it. Oh, wait a minute. There's something. Like more copper, which I happen to have a lot of right now. But anywho, it's not as deep as, you know, you might want it to be or need it to be. They got these little worms, but I can't seem to do anything with them. Well, I might as well get back out of here. I've pretty well got this place stripped out. But that takes hours and hours and hours of grinding.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
And it makes it kind of obvious when I put it here. And of course we've got our nothing docked. Yeah. This hull reinforcement thing has been a disappointment. For some reason, it doesn't seem to make that much difference when I'm under attack. Now, maybe it helps with, you know, colliding into walls and stuff. That might be useful, but I found this to be more useful, so I got those saddlebags on my sea moth. And here's all the stuff that you can put on the sea moth. Now this might come in useful, but it probably will drain your battery, which is a power cell in the case of the sea moth, a little bit faster than you might like. Now the prawn suit's got more or less the same stuff. Of course, I can use the stuff out of here too. Jump jet upgrade. Ooh, that very, very tempting. And now that I'm able to find the crystalline sulfur, I'm getting where I might want to use that option. But I got to find some nickel first. I still haven't got nickel. And of course, I put these on the sea moth. Every time you make one, you get 2 torpedoes. This one here seems to be a little bit more difficult to use. I guess you have to be real close to the critter and then hit the critter with the torpedo, because the torpedoes do activate once they get far enough away from the sea moth. But usually that's not where you want them to activate. And then of course you've got these options here. So if you want to get your Mark II for your prawn suit, so you can go really, really deep. But see, you got to come up with some stuff. The cryonite, I haven't got to a location where you get cryonite yet. I can make the repulsion cannon here if I get some more blueprint parts. There's a lot of this stuff I can't make yet. See, I got those. I've already got up to Mark III there, so yeah, that's the one. No, that's Cyclops, and that one needs the cryonite. I don't have the ability to collect cryonite yet. I'm trying to remember. Do I have the Cyclops as a Mark I depth upgrade or Mark II? I'm not sure. I know I've got that one on the Seamoth already. Well, anyway, I think from now on, instead of using the round dome, what do they call that thing? They call it... As soon as I find it. Multi-purpose. Instead of using 3 of these stacked on top of each other, top one being the bedroom, the middle one being whatever I need later, and the bottom one being where the energy generator is, the decomposer. I think I'll just do this one, this one. Maybe I might start doing this, but so far I haven't really seen a reason to. If I had 2 of those stacked, that would be a tremendous amount of storage space. And let's see, these might come in handy. I haven't done any of these yet. I can make aerogel now. Let's see, I can't do the nuclear reactor yet. I need 1 more blueprint part. And I can't do the alien containment. The alien containment is the one where you can put a pair of critters in there, fish or something, and they'll breed. And I'm still missing a few items I could have. Yeah. I don't put this one in because it's like the coffee maker. It doesn't provide much of an advantage. Well, anyway. It takes more to make these, but I think it's actually a better deal than making 3 of these utility domes like I've been doing. Alright, well, let's see. We've, see, which one is this? I don't see the, well, that's weird. No, that one's another base or outpost. Where's the marker for this one? I think it is number 4, but that's a long ways off. Well, let's go back down here and chow down some more. Well, be darned, I don't see the beacon that marks this space. Since we're here, let's go ahead and get something else to eat here. Well, how much room do we got? All right, let's go ahead and go ahead and replant it. And then switch so we can eat. That's good enough. That's good enough. Probably should take this with me and construct it in another location. But I think I have everything I need, so.
Welcome aboard, Captain. All systems online.
Alright, so. That's weird. I don't see it. Alright, let's turn it on.
Powering up.
I don't see any reason to go all that fast, so I usually make sure it's on the first one. I'll tell you what, let's get off of this first. And let's take a look here. Now, which one did I turn off? I turned off beacon number 6. Maybe that's where we're at. But I don't see the beacon. That one's quite a ways off. We don't need to go there anytime soon. I've got outpost number 9 turned off too. Outpost number 7 is turned off. Outpost number 2 is still on. 1 is on. 4 is on. Base 0. That's my primary base. That's, of course, located by the escape pod. Huh. I never really said what that one was for. Well, that should be all the outposts. The rest of these are something else. Camera drones or something. Alright, let's get back to here. Could this be number 9? No, number 9's way off in the distance. Well, be darn. Outpost number 3, that's where we were. Outpost number 3. Yeah, so it does make sense to go ahead and turn that off. Alright, I found outpost number 3 and turned it off. I don't know why these are out of sequence. It doesn't make much sense that they would be out of sequence, but they are. There it is. That's the one I want to turn off. Alright, so now which one's closer that we might want to strip assets from? Number 1, maybe? Number 5. Number 8's pretty close. Number 4, yeah, let's go towards number 8. Make sure we're not going to crash into anything. So I need to go a little bit more. It's getting kind of shallow in here, so I gotta be careful about that. Looks like I'm a good safe distance from it. So far, I'm not running into anything. This is going to be a long, slow process, but we'll strip this place down of assets if we've got storage room, or can make more storage room. I'm mostly after titanium right now. Let's go up a little bit more. Let's see, I don't have anything above me, right? No. Outpost number 8. Looks like I could go back down some more. Oh, maybe not much more than that. Alright, so
Engine powering down.
save up on our batteries a little bit. Alright, have I unloaded everything? Well, not these. I probably should try to unload those first. Let's put them right here. We still got some room, right? Yeah, that's a good place for them, I think. This was a pretty well what I would call standard configuration. Haven't planted anything in here? Probably not, because these are right here.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
So we got a standard battery charger, but not for a power cell. And of course, it's been a while since I've been here. So there's nothing there. Let's see, we got any? No. Now the reason why I like to put these is because this will hold 4 of them. And now I'm going to be fully charged. It'll slowly gain its, as long as I'm not draining the power away right away. I've already stripped these down, it looks like, except for the salt, which I have an overabundance of. Silver. Okay, I'll go ahead and zero this one out since it's been stripped. So I guess I've been here before. Alright, is there anything that we can search for that would be worth finding? No, it looks like I've already gotten just about all of the scrap metal. Well, we could do some sandstone. Yeah, there's only 1 page. I doubt we're going to find too much in the way of fragments. Let's do fragments anyway. See if by chance there's something worth grabbing here. Boy, it's being picky, isn't it? There it goes. Yeah, let's go ahead and do this one too. Alright, we're good to go. Yeah, I guess we can go out this way. Alright, is there any fragments to be found? It says there's one over here somewhere. Uh-oh, I think that's the one that we can't do anything with. That leads us right back outside. Can we get to it this way? They've got fragments in there you cannot pick up, you can't do anything with. It's kind of misleading that you should be able to claim it, but you can't. Well, it doesn't look like we can get to it, does it? Well, let's go ahead and fill it with oxygen first. Alright, let's try it again. And see if by chance... I don't think there's another way to get to it. This is how we came out the last time. Let's see, I think this door we can open it. Right now I don't see a way to get into it. Yeah, I'm not seeing a way to get into it. I need to switch anyway. Put the scanner on slot number 2. Nothing here to scan. See, we can open this one. See, I've already scanned that one, if I remember right. Yeah, I've already scanned it. I've already cut a hole in here. I've already opened that. Oh yeah, it's that laser pistol. So no matter how much I want to scan this and it says I can, nothing happens. Looks like I've taken everything out of here I can. You might say this game is still broken in some spots. Stuff that's supposed to work don't.
"30 seconds.
Yeah, we'll switch over to our other tank. Oh. Alright, we'll have to switch over to our other tank. Sometimes it won't switch over, which is a bad deal, but nothing much you could do about it. There it is. So you just have to remember that the game's got some problems. We might as well use the space bar and get back up high enough to get some air. Alright, now we'll switch tanks again. And apparently that we got something right there. an island. I've already been to the island, I think more than once, so. So that fragment's what they would call a red herring. You can't do anything with it. So we might want to change what we're scanning for. Now sometimes when you come back like this, you'll find that there's another page of stuff to scan for. Not this time. Now let's see, if we go for sandstone, sandstone would give us lead, silver, and gold. Well, yeah, those three would be worth collecting. So let's go for sandstone. I've got quite a few of those in reserves right now, but there we go. And we'll replant. I'll hold on to that for a little while. It'll start losing value, but I've got a little bit of time before it loses too much value. Alright, let's see. Now we might have the same problem with sandstone. The only sandstone left is stuff that for some reason I can't find it. Let's see if by chance like most survival games. Uh-oh, this don't look good, does it? You have to do a whole lot of scouting around and looking for stuff. Yeah, it's another red herring, it looks like. At one time there might have been something right there, but it's not there anymore. It's basically broken, and you cannot reclaim it again. Try to avoid these, of course. Yep. So there's nothing much to find here. Now these guys are nearsighted, and they don't turn around very well. So if they come at you, you just kind of move to one side, and they can't bite you because they don't respond as fast enough. And you can follow them around, just not too closely. Now I could change my weapon since it's daytime, and I could mess with them this way. Oh, there he is. See what it does to him? But notice it doesn't last very long. You've got just barely enough time to do a recharge and hit them with Maxim. Then you come with your knife, get down to their belly. And they're dead. See, unless you do a full charge. Now you can also get inside here and you're protected to some degree until it dissipates. And he will slowly but surely... Oh, I guess he's going to stay right there. Maybe he's being held up by the plant here. I don't know. Usually they sink down to the floor of the environment, but they're not doing it this time.
30 seconds.
I guess we better go straight into the ship.
Welcome aboard, Captain. All systems online.
So it's safe to say that there's nothing more for us to do here. There's nothing to really harvest. Alright, this one's still got 10 and 12 left. Let's go ahead. A little wasteful, but not too bad. So this one was... Oh dear, I don't see the marker for it.
Engine powering up.
82%. Alright, so we still got plenty of power. See, the marker was... Was it this one? No, it's not that one. How about if we back up? There's the marker for it right there. Outpost number 8. So we want to get off of this for a second. Get over here, find number 8. Outpost number 8. Yeah, I don't think I've turned it off yet. There it is, right there. So we've checked that one out. There's nothing more to do there. Alright, so let's get back in here. And let's see, that one's 11, 800, 400, 700, 600, 500, 300. So let's go to number 7. Go up to the surface. Better look at the camera, make sure we're not going to run into anything. And we are basically there. Alright, so let's turn, well, let's back up a little bit. Looks like the entrance is right there in the front. Turn a little bit more. Alright, then I'll use the C key like in Charlie to go down. That looks pretty good. We're not bumping into anything. That was the one we couldn't find. I try not to put these bases more than 200 meters away from each other. Otherwise, there's going to be big gaps. Oh, wait a minute. Let's turn the engine off.
Engine powering down.
Otherwise, we'll just run down our battery. Alright, let's see. I really don't need the outside lights on, so we should be good.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Okay, we got one of those, but we don't have one for the power cells. Yeah, let's go. Let's see. Do we want to... Well, first of all, what's in here? It's empty. Let's go ahead and change this. Since there's nothing in here, I like to use a space bar and then enter so they show empty. Oh. It looks like we've already stripped this one down too. Except for salt again. Yeah, looks like we've already got this one stripped down. Let's go ahead and indicate that these are empty. Alright, we've got the rest of them taken care of. What's in here? Oh. Well, that's not really a high priority. That one's empty. Oh, I've got a lot of this already. Yeah, I don't think I'll collect any. Alright, did we do anything with the upstairs? Oh, I saw that fish going through the wall again. I didn't do anything. Oh, yeah, I did. Oh, I didn't do the glass ceiling. Alright. I don't remember. Or is it daytime or nighttime? Oh, it's nighttime. So let's go upstairs and take a quick nap so it turns into daytime. That seems to be a good idea since I don't like going around in the dark anymore and I just have to. Alright, we haven't quite modified this. Yeah, we might as well go ahead and 1, 2, 3, 4. There we go. See, we never did set that up, did we? Well, we can go ahead and take a couple of cuttings from here. And we can use those to power up the reactor.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
And if I remember right, we had some, is it this one? Yeah, we had to grab these, use them as fuel. Alright, so now go find the scanner room and see if there's anything worth scanning for. Well, at least we got 2 pages worth. The second page is worthless. I don't know. Do I want to bother with any of this? Probably isn't any fragments left to scan for, but other than that one, we can't do anything with. Come on, quit getting stuck. Just the one fragment? Yeah, we can't do anything with that. Just the one sandstone? I might be wrong, but I think that's the one we couldn't do anything with, too. We couldn't find it. Yeah, that's what it's starting to look like. Yeah, something's supposed to be right there, and it's not there. And we know about that fragment already. You're supposed to be able to do something with it, but you can't. You can't scan it or nothing. So we pretty well stripped this place down. And everything that we might want. So which one is this? Is that when we already turned it off? Yeah, I think that's when we turned off already. So now we want to turn our attention to number 7. And I think we've already turned this one off too. Yep, that's the one we just did. So there's nothing else to be found here. Yeah, it looks like there's nothing else to be found here that I would be interested in right away. That's why you won't be Stalker Tooth for some reason. Oh, I never put any modifications in here. All right, and this one is number what? How far away? How far away do I have to be able to see that one? Well, anyway, it says there's some stalker teeth down here. Let's see. Oh, there's one. Is that it? Just the one? Wow, did I really strip this place that well? Nope, here we go. There's some more. Can't actually see it, but it's there. I don't think I'm going to run out of stalker teeth anytime soon. Are you chasing me? Well, if you are, it's not obvious. Well, at least we found something that we could grab. Oh, it's another false indication. Yeah, it's that same one again. So we don't want to be going after that anymore. Usually if you find stalker teeth, you could also find some more scrap metal. But it looks like we've stripped all the scrap metal and the game is not going to replenish it. Nothing. Stalker tooth on top here somewhere. Couldn't see it, but yep, it was there. How much room we got left?
30 seconds.
Well, we still got some room left. All right, let's see if we could exchange tanks. Yep, it worked that time. Man, there's stalker teeth all over the place. Looks like there's something right up here. Ah, you missed. That's why I like going sideways a lot. It throws off their aim, I guess is the best way to say it. All right, let's go inside here and recharge.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
All right, so let's switch these now. And I better take a quick break. So let me save what I got going here. Put it back on pause. And let's pause the recording for a little bit. Okay, I guess we should get back at it. Yeah, let's go ahead and get back at it here. Alright, so now we've got all these teeth. Do I have storage space for it? Well, not here. Well, I guess we could pick up a few more teeth first. Oh, what's this? Extra sandstone? I should check that out first. Well, I'll be darned. There's another one down here somewhere. Yeah. So apparently we have not harvested all of the sandstone in this area yet. Got one more spot left. This one looks like it might actually be closer. Alright, back to the big sub. Boy, it sure is murky in this area. Suggesting that there is some big bad critters in this area. Yep, definitely suggesting a bad news area.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Alright, do we
Systems
have...
online.
Oh, we've got some space here. Let's... Alright, now that one's full. That one's full. Full. Almost full. Alright, we've got a little bit of space left here too. Oh, wait a minute. Copper ore. So if I'm going to have... I've got 2 copper. And I've got a lead. Okay. So that's the best we could do there. Then we got some gold. And some silver. So I could put some gold in. Do I have one dedicated silver? Yeah, I do. That one's already full. And let's take this out, put the gold or the silver in, and put the other gold over here. So we've got 2 of these left. So we still got a little bit of space. I've got so much salt already in storage, I don't think I want to put any more in here. I've got so many stalker
Welcome
teeth,
aboard, Captain.
I don't think I want to mess with any more of those either. Yeah, we're 100%. Since it's nighttime, and let's go take a nap. I don't know if there's any advantage to this. I don't think there is. All right, so let's get back downstairs. I think we could go ahead and mark this one as done. So let's get back in our sub. We're kind of hurting for space now. Got stuck.
Engine powering up.
Still got 82%. All right, we're at slow. So I guess I better keep an eye on things here. No, I don't think this was number 7. Let's turn this way and see what happens. I should see, but I'm not. An outpost marker should be a very low number since I'm practically on top of this thing. Both of those numbers look pretty tall. I guess I'd want to head for number 7 next. I must have turned that one off already. Yeah, I must have turned it off already. Okay. Go ahead and turn this off.
Engine powering down.
Used 1%. And yeah, we're leveled up pretty good. All right, so let's go look at this outpost. And I said that was outpost what? Now let me see it now. So number 7. So let's go ahead and turn that off while we're here. Outpost. See if I could find it. There it is. So that's the one we're clearing now. All right, let's go see what we got down here at number 7. Well, I've already got seats for that, so.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
So we don't have one for recharging power cells. And we've already got fuel in here. 2 more left over. All right, so we've got plenty of power for a while. All right, so do we have any? Oh, we actually do have some copper. Yeah, we've left a little bit behind here. Salt, well, I got so much of that. Let's go ahead and zero this out. Zero this one out. All right, we're pretty well zeroed out. So now we want to find our scanner room. Must be to the top floor. Yep, there it is. And I did not put a bed in here yet either. All right, it's the oh, metal salvage. Really? We still got some metal salvage out here. Okay. Let's see if we can find some of that. We left a couple of those behind. Guess that's pretty much it. I see stalker teeth all over the place. Oh, metal salvage. Here we go. Must be on the other side. See if we could actually find some metal salvage. So where's the metal salvage at? Stalker teeth and metal salvage usually go hand in hand, but I don't seem to be finding it. Eye stalk. If I remember right, that's important. Go take another one. I don't remember why it's important, but it seems I think it's a late game thing. I hear you, but I don't see you. I think I've been here already, but I'll double check. Yeah, I've been here before. I already grabbed the goodies out of here. Is that a bottle or something? Oh, it's a broken piece of the ladder. Okay, there's nothing more to grab here. From the looks of things. Yeah, I don't see anything laying around, so. Well, let's head back. This is number 5. We haven't been over here yet. Oh. Our glider's just about out of juice.
Welcome aboard, Captain. All systems online.
Oh, that one's full. That one's full. Oh, I can't get that. No, I can't get it. I take that out, put this in. Yeah, that makes the most sense. Then we can go use that as fuel. Oh, it doesn't look like that's going to fit, does it? We'll put them in here for now. So if we're ever back this way, we've got some fuel ready to go. That looks pretty good. I think we turned that one off already, didn't we? All right. Let's see. We've used up all the space there. Got a little bit of space here. So since it's copper, let's try to keep all of our copper together. Let's go back up here. No, can't do it there. So let's take 2 teeth out of here. Put the 2 copper in there. Put the gold in here. Sulfur. Do I have a sulfur up here? No. Don't look like it. Alright, and lead. We got lead. Take the 2 teeth out, put these in. And put the 2 teeth in there, that fills that up. Oh, we do have a place for sulfur. Alright, so let's see. Where did we put those other 2? There they are. No, we've got a place for sulfur, didn't we? Yeah, right there. Alright, and we don't have any more. No, but do we have? Yeah, we got a place for diamond. So we'll put it right there. Alright, so we could still have a little bit of space for silver. Lots of space for sulfur and carryover for silver. Lots of carryover for whatever. Oh, we filled that up already. Yeah, the same thing here too. Alright, so we don't really have a lot more to store right now. We'll have to go find some more stuff. Oh, wouldn't you know it? No, I don't think I want any more. I could stand some more metal salvage, but it looks like metal salvage might be a... Uh-oh, we ran out again. Oops, that won't work. That battery needs recharging. There we go. Is there another metal around here somewhere? Yeah, I think that might be a false indicator. Well, the sandstone might still be worth checking out. Oh, that's that one we've been here before. That's another false indicator. There's nothing there.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Yeah, that's gonna be active for a little while yet. Alright, let's go ahead and take a... put those in here. That'll keep it going for a while. That's good enough. Well, let's see. Wait a minute. What have we got indicated in here? Sandstone? Nah, there doesn't seem to be much. How about lithium? I'm not having much luck with metal salvage either. Well, metal salvage right now is a little bit of a priority. Let's see if by chance we can actually find some. Salt? No, I don't want any salt. I've got years of supply already. Oh, look at that. We actually found some. Now those are very useful because those act like food. How much space have I got left? Yeah, let's go ahead and get some cuttings. Take up a lot of room, but wait a minute, is that right there? Oh yeah, it is. I don't really have much space left now, do I? Alright, so let's head back to our big submarine, the Cyclops, and unload. Side slip a little bit. Kind of wish I had turned off the stalker tooth now. There's so many of them. Just don't use that much. That's the catch. We just don't use that much. Hey, what's up there, Fun with Family? I trust you're having a good day.
Welcome aboard, Captain. All systems online.
All right, we've got metal. So let's focus on putting that into storage first. And since these are good for food and whatnot, I can put one there. I'll take that one out and put this one in. I like staying with even numbers. I've got all these full over here, yeah, so... And I don't think I have all that much space left. Wait a minute, right about... Yeah, here we go. There we go. That makes like good sense. But I got 2 batteries I need to charge up. Just don't do it on the sub because I'll just wear out my batteries, or my, I should say, power cells. So let's do it in here.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
And while those are charging up, we still got plenty of juice to go. Yeah, we still got plenty of juice. Alright, let's go back up to the sub and grab a couple of batteries. Guess I could make some more, but I haven't seemed to need them for a while, so... I do need more metal if I could find it. Some more scrap metal. It looks like there might be some... Oh no, that's the one I had trouble with before. Alright, see, it says there's some over here. Maybe that'll turn out to be true. When it's hard to see ahead like this, usually that means trouble. There's trouble brewing. There's a biter or two over here. Aha, bone shark. Bad news. They got a nasty bite. So I can't stay still for very long. I gotta do a bit of zigzagging. Make it hard for them to get a bite. So you're chasing me, are you? Oh, you got a buddy waiting to ambush me, huh? Oh, look at this. Nice. Wasn't expecting to find that. Looked like it got dropped. Yeah, this is the area that's usually got these kind of tall, I think they call it mushroom tree forest or something like that. And you can find lithium. Ah, here we go, right there, lithium. And I'm not even scanning for it. Oh, you got a pretty good bite on me, didn't you? See, I have a base over here somewhere. I need to switch tanks. How much space do I have left? Oh, I'm full. I gotta get back to my Cyclops. Those bone sharks have a nasty bite compared to others that might get a bite in on you. Thought I saw something right there. Well, that was a pretty good run anyway. No matter how you look at it, that's a good run. So fun with family must be lurking, or he just signed in and then moved on. So what do they call that? Lurking? Away from keyboard? Alright, now did I have a place for lithium? Yeah, right there. So let's take some of these. Oh, I can't. I've got to get rid of these first. I also need to switch back over, get that recharged. Alright. Oh, we don't have much room left, do we? Let's see, if I remember, I've got a spot for rubies back here, but I didn't have anything in there. Yep. That be the case, all right. Let's see, do I have any room left for overflow? No, they're pretty well all taken up. Well, I don't have much in the way of tablets, so I could use that as a catch-all for overflow. Alright, so now where did we leave off here? Silver. I do have a silver with me. And I've got one slot left. Don't have much in here, so did I put lithium? Yeah, I got to take two of these out, put these two in. And then that one's already full. So we'll have to use this as our overflow. And just remember, we've still got some slots available under sulfur, and we've got some slots available under diamonds. Now let's go eat out the base right here. Check on our battery. It's not quite ready. So let's do the... There we go. Do the same thing here. And let's take one off of here. There we go. And we're still healing up from the bite from the bone shark. Let's see, do I have any batteries? Yeah, I got some batteries, so it's not a crisis just yet. We'll let that charge up some more. Okay, I don't need a stalker tooth for anything. Oh, I don't want a stalker tooth. I want metal salvage. Let's try this one over here. See if it actually is metal. Uh-oh. It's another one of those that doesn't really have anything. I'm tempted to collect all these stalker teeth and just set them down by the outpost. Just to get them off my screen so they don't clutter up everything. Make it so hard to find anything. Yeah, we've already burned through there. Man, there are a lot of teeth right in this area, aren't there?
Seconds.
Now let's just go to the top and replenish. And we've already got the other one. Yeah, that one's ready to go. Alright, let's get some more teeth, I guess. Huh. The teeth disappeared. Did you see that? I think this is the metal salvage we can't find. Let's see if by chance this is the real stuff. Wish they'd give me some kind of indication of how far away stuff is. Oh, wouldn't you know it? Uh-oh, I think I'm full. Yeah, I got all that stalker teeth. So I guess that means I'm done, huh? Oh, bone shark. This place has a lot of bone sharks. Play sub 2. Well, I'll get around to it one of these days. Of course, I have to buy it. I don't have that one. I've already bought Below Zero, but I haven't done that one yet either. Uh-oh. I better get up here and do it this way. There we go. That'll keep me in oxygen until I get there. With so many people playing Sub 2 right now, I would think that there'd be enough to watch. No need to watch another person playing it.
Welcome aboard, Captain. All systems online.
Alright, see, Sulfur's got a lot of space left, so let's put these teeth in here. Probably never use that many of them, but... And then we'll put our metal away for our next construction site. Uh-oh. Now that's plum tucker full. And that one's already plum tucker full. So let's see, where do I have some extra space? We'll put it in there for now. Alright, now that should make me fully ready to go again. Yeah. Now let's go see if our batteries are recharged and put this other one on the charger.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Okay, so now what are we going to do? Haven't quite got 3 hours done yet. Oh, that's going to take a long time to burn through that. I need to make some kind of a chart or something. Oh, that's not ready yet. Yeah, that's not ready yet either. Let's eat a bunch of these. The reason why I like planting this tree next to this is because these can be used as fuel. They don't last very long. They don't have a lot of energy. But it works for a while. So let's see, what should we do? We've got so much stored already on the sub. I don't know. Good question. Good question. Oh, we're not that far away from here. I could just kind of park it here and stay auctionated. That's the right word. Like forever. Well, I'll tell you what. Let's go for some more metal salvage. There seems to be a bunch of it over here. And when you're making an outpost at a lower and lower and lower level, seems like I go through a lot of this titanium. In fact, it wouldn't be such a bad idea to leave some of that titanium behind at this base, even though we may not get back to it anytime soon. I'm almost tempted to build another Cyclops. But I don't know if the game would actually allow that. It may be one Cyclops per customer. Oh, is that a diamond? Oh, ruby. Wow. I didn't realize there was rubies over here. Yeah, we should check this wall out here. Two of them? Well, you dirty dogs. Ganging up on me. Now you know why I like to move side to side a lot. Keep them guessing so they can't get their greedy little beaks on me. Get a good bite. Alright, let's go for the salvage. Kind of hard to have too much salvage. Oh, I still got some room left. Oh, two of them. Nasty, nasty, nasty. So there's another one trying to get a bite on me. Oh, those guys are interesting. I can't do anything with them, but if I get too close to them, they will confuse me. And all of these are great for food, for example. And then I can eat it.
30 seconds.
Oh, I didn't have enough space. Let's see if we can get to the top before we have to switch tanks.
Oxygen.
Ah, looks like I made it. And the other one's already charged up. Yep. One slot left, huh? Would I want to dump some stuff for more salvage? Let's see if we can get this guy to put the mesmerize on me. Do I have to attack first or something? Yeah, maybe I have to attack first.
It is your primary directive to swim.
Yeah, there it goes.
To full bridge. Swim closer. Swim closer.
Oh, he bit me.
It looks so good.
How come my gun won't shoot? Oh, I'm using the wrong. Did I get him? Oh, he bit me again. Boy, that dude's got a nasty bite. Yeah, I don't think I want to mess with him too much more than that. Well, this place is just like a farm, man. It's got food all over the place. But I need to dump some stuff. Let's see. What would I want to dump? Oh dear, I don't think I'd want to dump anything. I could use one of these, but that would only give me one slot. Nah, let's don't do that. Let's go ahead and head back. And we'll, while we're going forward, we'll also hold down the space bar. So we'll head towards the surface at the same time. I'm trying to think. Is there any reason why I'd want to go to that island? Oh, that looks weird over there. What the heck? Oh, that's my platform for my escape rocket with the gantry already constructed. I should have scanned that rascal while I was thinking about it. Yeah, I should have.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Alright, let's see. Sulfur had some spots left in it. Oh, it doesn't anymore. And diamond, I think, had some slots left in it. Well, I should take that upstairs though, put it with the other rubies, since that thing is almost empty. One thing's for sure, this game will exercise your memory. Now I've got 2 in there. I'll have to use this for overflow at some point. In fact, I think that point has come already, doesn't it? Yeah, I'll have to use it now. Because I need all the metal I can get at some point. No way to get around that. Alright, let's go back to the base. We'll chow down. And we'll check on our battery and see if it's charged.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Yep, it's ready to go. All right, and how about here? Yep, we're ready. 1, 2, 3, 4. Get to the different inventory and eat. And we're good. Well, what to do, what to do, what to do. Should I go for some more scrap metal, you think? I don't have any more spots. Oh, this looks like it's time to take a nap. Did we have a bed upstairs? No, we don't. We don't have a bed up here. No, I think if I need anything that this, well, we'll double check. What else can it pick up? Let's see. Silver shell. Shell is good. That's got a lot of good stuff in it. From shell we can get, here it is, gold, lithium, and diamond. No rubies. Nobody has rubies. Yeah, rubies are not found in any of these. I don't know. I'm gonna stick with metal, I think. I use more of that than I do anything else. And I'm not in the right spot to find the sulfur. What kind of sulfur is it? Oh, I've drawn a blank. Sulfur crystal? It's not the cave sulfur, it's the other one. Let's see, I haven't left much of anything. Well, I don't know. That's a pretty good chunk of territory we can fill. Alright, metal salvage. Looks like we got a lot of metal salvage over in this area. Yeah, I think metal salvage might still be my best option right now. Even though there's bone sharks in this area. That can be a real nuisance. I'll tell you what, let's go towards the top here. I've got plenty of charged up batteries with me, so there's no problem there. Alright, let's go for this one first, I guess. Maybe this would be a good time to demonstrate that these are actually a food plant. See right there? Consume it. So we've got some more metal around here. Looks like there's one right there. And another one right over here somewhere. And another one right there. And we get one more. Now we're gonna be full. Yeah, we're full. So it's back to the long trip. All primary systems online. Huh. Wonder why it said that. Looks kind of dark. I would expect it to say offline, not online. Since a lot of my bioreactors are probably running out of something to consume for power. Alright, there we go. A little more. There we go. We're still underwater, but we're recharged. Alright, we should be getting pretty close. Yeah, here we are. And we said we had some additional spot right here. Yep. Oh, that's it. We filled that one up. And I don't think I've got any more. Well, we've got one slot there. Yeah, we've got this pretty well filled up. And come back here to where it says Ruby. There we go. Yeah, we still got enough for 2 more in here. And then we'll have, what, 3 slots here. And we're going to need to recharge those 2 before too much longer. But we've got batteries, so we're good to go. And in the meantime, 81, so we're not really using any more current by setting here with only the interior lights on. If I turn the exterior lights on, that'll change things. Well, those are probably closer, but we'll go for these out here. Try to fill up. At some point, I'm going to run out of storage space completely without putting up some more lockers. Yeah, it's an idea. I could put up some more wall lockers because they'll let me attach to the built-in wall lockers. I hear you, but I don't see you. Oh, there you are. Are you going to keep chasing me? Yeah, you decide to back off. I'm too fast for you. I should be too fast for just about everything. Until the energy runs out on this thing, which it's trying to do very quick. Down to 4%. catch me in a vulnerable spot. And I'm already vulnerable. Alright, so let's get down over here somewhere. Let's go ahead and get that battery replaced. Think I could do one more? Yeah, looks like I could do one or two more. I'm not being chased right now. I think I'm out of space. Yeah, I'm completely out of space. So now it's time to run all the way back. Alright, let's start heading for the surface while we're heading forward. So we're traveling upward at about a 45 degree angle. There we go. I wonder if I should... that doesn't look familiar. I don't think I've been to the island very much. Oh wow, it goes all the way down. It doesn't float. The floating islands I've been to, but I don't think I've been to this one. I probably should go ahead and investigate after I unload this metal salvage. Get back up to the surface here. Yeah, I think I should investigate that island. Alright, now let's see if we have any storage.
Welcome aboard.
Let's see, I don't have...
All
Oh,
systems online.
I could put up some more storage lockers, couldn't I? Alright, Ruby, there's Ruby. Oop, that's it. I can't put any more up there. Unless I break the scrap metal down first. Alright, so now I can come over here and do the side pocket, so to speak. Alright. Yeah, I've got a little bit more room here. One slot left though. I need to put that back on the charger. I don't want to put it inside the sub. Oh, we did use 1% while we're gone. Alright, so let's go and use the charger that's in the outpost.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Alright, make sure we've got plenty of juice going here. Well, I'll tell you what, we'll grab one of these and stick it in there. That should be plenty. That'll take care of that battery. No problem at all, I do believe. Alright, so now let's go find that island again. Looks like there's a shoreline right over there. Something zipped past. zipped past me. I'm gonna regret not eating a lot of food first. Because this island does look pretty naked for food, doesn't it? But it's not. It's got food all over the place. Oh, this is the island that's got the big gun. Alright, I'll tell you what. We've got these trees all over the place. And let's take one for the road. And let's see. I think this gun works here too. And if I remember right, this island has a lot of good stuff on it. If you get to the caves. I'm trying to remember. Didn't we find a tablet in here? Maybe I picked it up already. Alright, let's get the upper deck and see if we can find us another tablet. I'm expecting those crabs to try to attack me for too much longer. But so far, they're leaving me alone. I remember, haven't I been here before and collected quite a bit of stuff from here? I kept thinking there was another tablet down here somewhere. Might be wrong though. Yeah, it looks like I'm wrong about that. I've got 2 tablets, and those might be the 2 that I'm thinking of. I'd already collected from here. I'm expecting those crabs to show up, but I don't see them yet. Alright, this is where I'm going to want that flashlight. So let's put it in slot number 4. Oh, there's a crab. Is he coming over? No, he looks like he's avoiding me. If I remember right, you could find some pretty good stuff in here. But you have to decide how you're going to come through here. Left hand rule, right hand rule, like you're going through a maze. I don't remember it getting this dark over here, but I guess it will. So I'm not that far from this island, but I'm real deep. I didn't bring too many healing. No, I got 2 of them, so that's not too shabby, actually. I should be able to find quite a bit of shell in here where we could get diamonds and stuff. Let's see, I've already collected all those. Wait a minute. I don't think I have any peat cap growing. Yeah, it only takes 1 slot, so. Alright, what are we going to do? We're going to go. There's some shell right there. There's some more. Nope, false. So we're going to follow the right-hand rule at this. So if there's a right-hand turn, we take it. So that means I'd have to go this way. Come back here. Dang it, you guys are getting quick. I can't hardly collect it fast enough. There's some lithium. Huh. Oh, you little dirty dog. Well, that didn't do me any good, did it? Well, at least you guys don't do much damage when you bite. Ooh. I didn't bring any of those with me, did I? Nope, I sure did. I didn't bring any tablets with me, and I didn't find a tablet. So that's some kind of a warp gate, I guess. Let's go ahead and eat our... Oh, -1. Well, that's not doing... Didn't do me too much good, did it? Can't eat that or anything. Oh, darn. Ran through a battery already. I'm not seeing anything else in here. Alright. Let's see. We did a left hand, didn't we? So we kind of broke our own rule. Always take the right hand turn. So now I gotta look for a left hand turn to get back on my right hand turn. No, that'd be a left-hand turn. And there is no right-hand turn up here, so I've got to go back a ways. Did I come up this way? Oh, no, I don't think I did. Looks like I get back down to the shoreline this way, though. Maybe not. Can't eat the grass, so... That looks like the way I came in. Right-hand rule would dictate that I go off the edge, but I'm not going to go off the edge. So I'm basically backtracking now. But I could get some more food right quick. Alright, good enough. Whoop, I have to switch back over. So if I want to get back on the trail where I was, I would have to use the left-hand rule. Let's see where this takes me. Well, if I stick with the left-hand rule, then I'd have to go this way, wouldn't I? Oh! Not good, not good. I don't want to get down in there. Not looking at... See, I still got some space left. Yeah, I still got space left. This looks familiar. I think I've been up here in this area before. Yeah, I'm on the other side of that big gun. And, yeah, it does provide a trail. Let's get rid of the flashlight. Now, if I made another one of those tablets, what would I need to make one with? I'm going to start at the top here. I'm pretty sure I've got what I need to make a tablet as far as the blueprints go. Yeah, right there. I've got to have an ion cube and 2 diamond. I do believe I have 2 ion cube. I just don't remember where I left them. Let's go and explore this wall area here and see if we can find more resources. Yeah, here we go. If I remember, the Whoppers are not very friendly in this area. I think that's what they call them. Because they warp in and out. How much space have I got left? Though I'm still doing good. Can't do anything with that. Can't do anything with that. Like something right there. Floating rocks. I got quite a bit of that already. I just don't have the blueprints. I don't know if the warpers would show me any respect or not. Nothing. Well, I guess I could risk it. Oh, there's one. If I go around, zigzag, up and down, left and right, maybe they can't get a shot in on me. See, I've already been up here. And I've already looked for a tablet. And I didn't bring one with me. So that altar-like place was looking for a cube. Well, let's get something to eat. Oh, I gotta dump something. And I really don't want to. Alright, so let's see. I'm gonna have to go all the way around the island, aren't I? Yeah. I'm going to go all the way back around. And then I gotta swim all the way over there. Alright, back in the water we go. See, I think I had, what, 1 or 2 slots left? It looks like I've been up and down this bank quite a bit already. That might be why I'm not finding anything. This looks very familiar, like I've patrolled this area already. I need to find some more blueprints. Oh, there they are. I don't have the blueprints for the ion. Well, I guess I could stop off here for a little bit.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
No, I've already used all the fuel there. Alright, so let's see. I'll tell you what. Let's put the lead back in here. That'll give me enough spots. Well, we can just put a lot of this back in there. Like that. And then that way... Now we can take it all back. Still got one spot left open. And we could continue on our journey. I've got quite a few outposts spread about, so I usually don't have to go very far before I find one.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
All right.
Systems online.
Let's see, I don't have... Yeah, I don't. Let's see, we do have lead in here somewhere, don't we? Yeah, we do. So take that one out, put this one in. Okay. And now we have a bunch of copper. That one's full of copper. This one's full of copper. How about gold? 100%. Alright, do I have a silver? Oh yeah, I do. Now that one's 100%. Well, we could take two of these out. Yeah, that kind of makes sense. Let's take these two out. Put these two in. Yeah. Let's see. Now we got lithium up here. But I really don't... Yeah, I do. I have some lithium right there. Let's see. I don't have any room for mushroom. Yeah. I kind of like the idea of taking these out. All right. So unless I put some more lockers in, I guess that'll be it. Unless I want to cover these up. And then I'll have to uncover them. Let's see, didn't I bring back a plant with me of some sort? Yeah, right there. Alright, so we could put the copper in here like this. And then finish it off with these. Yeah, I've got the same thing going here. I don't know. Would I put a tooth in there or not? Yeah, I don't think I want to put tooth. I should take these out of here though, since I've got a better place for them. Oh, see, that was back here in this corner, wasn't it? Yep. That looks a little better. Now I still need to charge this up. And it's nighttime. So we've used another. No, actually, we left it was 80%. Alright, so if I put one of these batteries on the charger, what's that going to do? So we're probably pretty low on the 80%. So I would expect it's going to take 2 or 3% to charge up that one small battery. And I've got 2, so now I've got 3. See, that would be 30. It's a little bit of a waste right now. But we'll hold on to it for a while. And I don't really have any extra spaces back here, I don't believe. Yeah, that's pretty good. So what are we going to do now? You know, I need to check this. See if I got...
Welcome aboard, Captain.
See if
All
I got anything
systems
in these
online.
saddlebags. Well, we've got extra batteries in there. Extra water. I may have emptied them already. Yeah, I did. So I'll tell you what, let's just put you right back in there. Alright, so we've got it up to, what was that, the 38%? And we've used, yeah, it's going to take 2 or 3% just to charge that up. I'll tell you what, let's save what we got at this point. And if I remember right, we've got some tablets back here. Yeah, we've got 2 of them. And to make more of them, I have to have those cubes. Something to consider. Visiting the islands to go inside. What does that say? %. Oh, it used another percentage. Wow, it might take 4 or 5% to finish off that charging of a small battery. Hmm. I'm not so sure it's worth it. It says there's more metal salvage close by, but I wonder if those are the two I already tried to find. And those are a pretty good swim off in the distance. Well, let's see. We got outpost number 5243, 445, 1011, 6. Number 4 is pretty close also. I am thinking I should go, but I've got... Yeah, I'll tell you what we'll do. We'll get some... see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Let's see how many more storage we can put in. So we need to put this back in slot number 2. See how many more can I get in here? I think that's going to be it. Yep, I think that's going to be it. Unless I'm going to start lining them across here. I don't know if I get 2 in there or not. Huh. Got stuck for a second there. Now if I start over here, that little hump right there is giving me trouble, isn't it? Now I can't put any inside here because that would interfere with this. But I could probably put maybe 2 rows here, 1 row there, maybe 1 or 2 more. Yeah, that's about the best I can do, I think. You know what? Let's take these out of here. And let's put coral I use that more than I do the other one. We'll make this one coral also. And that's what do they call that, tunnel coral? Well, we'll just call it coral 2. Yeah. And we'll call this one up here coral. You know, I think I'll go with T coral. Yeah, table coral. But this one they call tunnel coral, don't it? Tube. Yeah, I think I'll stick with the letter 2. Because I keep running out of that stuff, and you can't find that stuff everywhere. I use this more than I do anything else in the way of coral. That I should put upstairs. Ooh, only got 1 row left. I could put 1 more in there, but offhand I don't remember where I'll put it. Was it over here somewhere? No. Since I have a spot for that downstairs. Oh, I think I've got a spot for this downstairs too. But I don't remember how many were left. Alright, how much did we actually use? Nah, what was that? 4? We used... I think it was 4. Alright, let's find our mushrooms again. I've already got 2 of these full, so a 3rd one full. Yeah, I can foresee actually needing that. Let's go ahead and drink this.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
And we still got... Yeah, we're still doing pretty good. The fish seem to have a high value. Oh, I should have waited, I guess. Well, we're getting kind of full, aren't we? If I remember, I turned this one, that beacon off already.
Welcome aboard, Captain. All systems online.
Well, let's go ahead and save what we got. It's been 3 hours. Yeah. So let's go ahead and call it good. And do what we normally do here. We'll go be well. Put Groucho in there. and then we'll end the live broadcast.